Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is July 6, 2019. Here to give you all the news according to the charts and also dissect cryptocurrency articles that we run across to make sure that the price chart actually is going according to what we actually are seeing on these articles about the cryptocurrency space. So we're going to talk about Bitcoin in this video for today, but if you want more information about the other altcoins that we cover, definitely check us out at our website at HueFinancial.com. There we place a lot of other pertinent things that we notice on the price chart concerning altcoins as to the directional move that we are anticipating them to go without any confusion. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure if you want to have more of this reliable and accurate content to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Also, make sure that you go ahead and like and share these videos because we definitely want everyone to see precisely that it doesn't require to have all those indicators on your price chart just to determine where price is likely to go. Okay, so right now we're going to talk about this article right here on the left side of my screen, talking about Bitcoin hitting $87,000 by November 2020. Okay, one of the things I want to talk about in this article is the fact that be cautious about the uncertainty that you get in these articles. For instance, anonymous. Okay, for someone to not place their identity with their prediction is always something that's questionable. Okay, and in this article it goes on to state how this individual, he, she, or even it was spot on right here in their Bitcoin prediction so far this year. So we're going to look at this 4chain message that was posted, and we're going to look at the price chart to see if it's actually according to what this individual has stated. Okay. So go ahead and scroll down a little bit lower. You can see right here that this individual, it was posted January 1st, 2019. Talking about the bottom was in on December 15, 2018. And here in April 2019, they were expecting Bitcoin to be around $5,300. We're looking at the monthly price chart on the right side of my screen. And if we go to April, the market in Bitcoin traded as high as 56.27. Okay, so that's pretty accurate in that particular month for April. But July 2019, they were expecting the market in Bitcoin to trade around $9,200. And looking here on the monthly chart in July, Bitcoin came all the way up there to around $14,000. So I would state that that is a little bit less accurate. I think they kind of undershot that one just by a little bit, but it is going according, the direction of Bitcoin is definitely going according to what that individual is looking at. But I think they may have just undershot because with human emotions, it always takes the opposite edge of a market. Okay, what I'm saying is that when you may anticipate the market to move higher in price, it will go higher in price, but with the human aspect added to it, it could go a lot further than what many people may anticipate. So that is what I'm expecting the market has done for July of 2019, where he's stating that it should be around $9,200 because we're trading right now for the month of July all the way up there at $12,000. In the month of June, we hit $14,000. So the sentiment of the human mind is definitely taking control of Bitcoin at this juncture. So again, even though he was correct, he or she was correct in their analysis of Bitcoin moving higher, it is definitely off track of where we are today regarding what he's expecting to happen in the future. So here, October 2019, $16,000 is where he's expecting the market to be. Again, it's very feasible considering that the strength in Bitcoin is still strong looking on the monthly price chart. And they're expecting the price in Bitcoin to continue to rise all the way up there to $29,000 February of 2020, topping out November 2020 around $87,000. That would add about $1.5 trillion to Bitcoin market cap, and the dominance of the market space would be around 40 to 46%. for Bitcoin, meaning that the other cryptocurrencies or altcoins in the market will have about $3 trillion combined. So not only is Bitcoin anticipated to continue to move higher in price, the altcoin market is expected to do the same thing, which I will be in agreement with that. The only question is which altcoin is going to be the dominant one. Is it going to be EOS? Is it going to be Cardano? Is it going to be Litecoin? Is it going to be Bitcoin Cash? What is it going to be that's going to have the ride along with Bitcoin to higher prices? So I wanted to go ahead and definitely agree with this section of the article right here. Per the anonymous analyst, the charts never lie. And that's the whole purpose, is that charts do not lie. It pinpoints the historical, emotional sentiment of the market participants, and it tells you precisely what they're anticipating to happen. Because in the game of trading, the aspect of uncertainty is always there. And in order for you to determine whether or not you're right or wrong, you have to place your ideas in the market. And the price chart is the game piece, it's the board of the game for you to dissect what the market is likely to do. So I'm definitely in agreement with his statement that the charts never lie. So then this article goes on into some other cryptocurrency analysts, and look at this. They went ahead and actually have given their names. So Willy Woo, for example, has predicted Bitcoin's market cap will hit about 1 trillion by 2025. That might be a little bit late, 2025, considering how substantial the market emotional field is for Bitcoin at this particular time. And then we have another specific individual named Carter Worth, who called Bitcoin's price would be at $10,000 in June, which he was very accurate in that. Came all the way up there to 14,000. Told CNBC viewers to enjoy Bitcoin's roller coaster ride to another breakout. And that's precisely what's going on into the market in Bitcoin as of today. So this article here has piggybacked off this article right here from Trust Nodes. Okay, July 3rd, 2019. And how they're again predicting this individual, how accurate they were into looking at Bitcoin moving higher in price. And one of the things I want to pinpoint is that this is what the individual is basing their prediction off of in this chat right here. Bitcoin rises by doubling about 4 or 5 times. Okay, the anonymous individual has put in nice numbers below the doubling. It goes something like this. Okay, taking Bitcoin at $3,000, it doubles to 6,000, and then 6,000 to 12,000, 12,000 to 24,000, and then 24,000 to 48, and then about 100,000, and then maybe $200,000. Every time Bitcoin has risen, it has done so in the above form by doubling. But the past, of course, doesn't necessarily predict the future. That is where I want to talk about right now. Okay, prediction, you cannot follow a pattern such as this as Bitcoin doubling. Okay, because when you throw in the human aspect of trading, this would definitely mess you up. You cannot follow the patterns of the market. This is the past. Okay, and that does not predict the future. The future in trading is predicted by the human emotions of what they expect the market to do, which always blows out patterns. This market move that we got in Bitcoin going on right now is very substantial because we have seen the human aspect of people not wanting to miss out on Bitcoin moving higher in price. So that's what you need to consider when you think about patterns. That's why we don't follow patterns. Patterns are made to be broken. And this is such the case, to be broken. Now, they're trying to go ahead and give you some basis as to why this pattern kind of substantiates itself. Okay, that Bitcoin's technical design and the mining algorithmic changes, the halvings, and so on could be the reason why Bitcoin doubles 4 or 5 times. So again, that is something that's a little bit hypothetical. You can look a little bit more deeper into that. But for our purpose, we strictly look at the price chart in Bitcoin moving higher in price. And considering that November 2020 is such a far way, so far from where we are today, I mean, literally that's crazy to try to anticipate the market in Bitcoin hitting $87,000 by 2020 in November. Now, granted, where we are today, I definitely think that Bitcoin will continue to move higher in price, but placing a number on that in July in 2019 by November 2020 is very hard to do with the volatility of the cryptocurrency space. So rather than give you all a outlandish, far out time frame of where Bitcoin is going to be next year, we're going to give it to you on a daily basis. All right. So moving it here to the weekly time frame, you can tell that the market in Bitcoin so far this week has endured a lot of selling in the market. Positive thing that I do like is that Bitcoin maintained $10,000 for support, which occurred during the week of the 30th of April 2018. Very positive. And at the conclusion of this weekly bar, if we do in fact close above this previous close from last week, then the bullishness in Bitcoin is still there, and I would be expecting the market in Bitcoin to see higher prices. All right. And even on the daily time frame, the market strength in Bitcoin is still there. You can tell about how the market in Bitcoin continues to trade along this ascending line. Now, this is our gauge as to seeing the viability in Bitcoin moving higher. Okay. Now, today, the market in Bitcoin is still showing us in many cases of strength, albeit consolidation of trading is the name of the game over the last 4 days. Considering how the last 2 days in Bitcoin, the market has saw indications of weakness, and we still are moving higher today, tells me that at best, consolidation of trade is going to be the name of the game. Now, I'm looking at $10,800 to be that area of support. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what we expect the market in Bitcoin to do from where we are now. And it's going to be very contingent and conditional on Bitcoin holding $10,800 for support. Okay. So I'm going to hold that area there for support in Bitcoin. But overall, the strength in Bitcoin is being maintained that at least the market may try to hit that $12,000 price, which will be about another 4% market move to the upside in Bitcoin. Okay. So I am expecting Bitcoin to continue to give us some strength, movement higher. I would TP the market though around $12,000. We're hitting some resistance now as I'm recording this video at $11,750. That is a resistance area. So the market is going to endure some selling, meaning that we're going to move to the downside. But as long as we do not break $10,800, we're good. Okay, for Bitcoin to continue to move higher throughout the upcoming work week. Okay, so I'm looking at Bitcoin continuing its movement higher. I'm going to TP the market at $12,000 if I do see more weakness come into space. But I would bring it up there to around 12,400 as a top in our price target. So there you go. This is what we're expecting the market to do based off the market sentiment, the humans, or even the algorithm that are trading in this space. We're definitely seeing some indications that Bitcoin is going to try to continue to move higher in price. We have pinpointed $10,800 for that resistance area. So keep your eyes on that we cannot break below in order for us to maintain the optimism of Bitcoin moving higher. So there you go. This is our expectations. We have placed it on a price chart. We are not confusing you, and we have been very accurate in our predictions. Make sure you all maintain your profitability. And again, don't forget to check us out at our website, HueFinancial.com. We look forward to you all coming and joining our elite group so that you can also see what we're predicting for the other altcoins in this space. Make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will talk to you later.